Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another ARK video. Today we're going to be talking about the news. We have a lot to unpack here, so let's just jump right into it. If you were on the PC Steam version playing ARK this morning, last night, whatever you want to call it, like I was, official servers had gone down and a lot of people couldn't join back up. And if your question was why couldn't I join, well, it has come out that there were some exploits. People were able to go on like GM mode. It was crazy, so they had to take down officials and wipe them. So for those of you that were playing official, thought you were going to get ahead of the game, guess what? Everything was wiped and rolled back again. So we're starting back out, no tribes, nothing out there. So that's good for some of us. For some of us, not so good. But it's kind of cool that they caught that and they nipped it in the butt as quickly as possible. Obviously, you wouldn't see that on the console side of things because, you know, it takes licenses and all that stuff. Speaking of console side of things, we actually have some news for the consoles. Actually, it's coming from the Discord itself, but let's go over here. Some news for console survivors. Last night, while continuing our internal quality assurance process of ARK Survival Ascended, our team identified a critical issue. And the critical issue that they identified was actually the thing that we just talked about on Steam version and why they had to shut down official servers, or at least I assume that's what it was. In the multiplayer version, you see, that's what I was talking about, of the game that would have had major implications for console version of the game. Unfortunately, due to these issues, we've decided to delay the launch on Xbox and PlayStation version until November. So this is nice. They're basically telling us, hey, we didn't want the game to be broken on day one. So it's kind of cool to know this because at least we know it wasn't a licensing issue. It was more like they just pulled the plug and they were like, hey, listen, let's not launch it. Like, we don't want this to be broken. Which is nice of them because as we come to expect from Wildcard, they always release broken things. I mean, if it comes out on Steam, they could just update it quickly compared to like on console. It says, we understand that in the news is disappointed and trust us, we're disappointed as well, or two. The team really did aim to get everything out for all platforms in October, but we felt short in the finish line. We're sorry about that, as well as we know a lot of you have been very excited to this launch and made plans around it. I mean, that sucks, but the fact that they launched it, how can you make plans around when they ghost drop something, you know? Now, what are the next steps? As you know, we're working on two tracks. One track is managing the launch of PC, and other track is preparing the patch for the game console version with the latest content, gameplay, updates, and fixes. The additional time lets us resolve those specific multiplayer issues and bring the game up to date, up to the PC specifications, which receive a number of critical improvements as the console versions were going through certification. We're still planning to keep cross-play between Steam and console disabled until we enter the quicker certification process, but the decision could not change based on how things are looking with the PC at the time. Okay, so as we know, they are going to allow us to play on PC with PC. So we're going to be able to play cross-platform, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam version, and Windows as well. But I wonder if those are going to be specific servers. They had said they were going to be specific servers, or does that mean like every server? That's kind of like interesting, which kind of makes me worry because what if I just don't want to play with Steam? Do I have the choice to like opt out of that or what? The added benefits of this changes in this is that it also enables us to ensure a smoother console launch, as we all have fought many of the initial fires with PC and have more content-rich and stable modding experience that has been battle tested when the game becomes available on consoles. So basically, they're saying, hey, PC is basically the guinea pig, and once things work on PC, then we toss it over to console because we know it's a perfected version of what PC originally got. So I guess that the quicker certification means that it's not going to take them a week. If they could just like certify this thing like within a day or two, then they'll be able to merge all of the servers. So it looks like until that goes into play, we're not going to be playing with Steam version. What is it? It says, finally, when the console is ready to be released, a fresh set of official servers will go online with bonus rates for a period of time to allow you to catch yourself up to preparing for crossplay. Okay, so there's going to be specific official servers when you're that those are going to be the servers that are going to be mixed with Steam. And then it says a fixed period of bonus. So that means I'm guessing we're gonna have like times, like we're gonna have like the events, like breeding and ×2, ×3, double weekend, like that type of thing. And it says for a period of time, so maybe it's like a whole month in order to catch up to like, because so right now, November, we don't know when in November, and today is October 26th. So that's like they're gonna have a head start of like 2 weeks almost. Finally, when it says, we know that the news is far from ideal. However, we'll be doing our best to make the game as good as we can. When it launches in November, we are really grateful. All right, so this is really good news for those of us that like are gonna be playing the console version of things. When you really think about it, because I mean, the way that I'm looking at this is like, hey, listen, when we're getting this on console, we're gonna have like times breeding events and whatnot, so that's gonna be cool. So it's gonna be a faster start, so it's not gonna feel so slow for those of us on the PC side, or I should say the console side of things. I am still gonna be making like guides and things like that and exploring the map on stream, so you're more than welcome to check it out. Today I'm probably gonna be streaming, and maybe through the week I'm gonna be streaming, like finding like good locations to build bases, what are the changes in the caves and stuff like that. I won't be playing on official servers on PC because my computer is not that great. And I mean, any ARK launch, we already know that it's not going to be the greatest. I've heard a lot of people talking about frames being horrible, really low frames. And my PC could have really barely handled ARK as it was on single player. So I think we're going to stick to single player. We're probably going to spawn things. We're going to see what kind of creative things we could do and stuff like that. So you're more than welcome to join the stream. I will be making videos on this stuff later on. But I mean, your boy Bio is back, man. Let's go. We're going to be playing ARK console. We're going to be playing Xbox. I really enjoy the fact that we're going to be able to play with the PlayStation side of things. I mean, we're seeing that with Rust console, that PlayStation and Xbox are playing together. It's really nice to see a game like ARK, which was one of the first survival games to come to console, I should say, finally has this cross-platform and integrated. What I really like is that that this game is literally coming out for next gen. So we're not going to have all of the issues that we have in the Rust console side of things, where like we have like really low graphics and stuff like that, because they're trying to like compensate for like the old gens, like old PlayStation 4 and old Xbox One X and stuff like that, compared to now like we have PS5 and the regular like Xbox Series S, and X. That's the thing, and a lot of people don't know this, but these consoles of PS5 and stuff like that, these consoles are actually a lot better than most of the PCs that people are using to play ARK right now. They're almost like top tier PCs, like these consoles. So like I really like the fact that I just have to buy a console and I don't have to worry about no graphic cards and none of that stuff. But anyway, I keep going off the rant. I hope you guys are going to be tuning in soon. I really appreciate all of the love and support, and I hope to see you guys soon. I mean, I'll leave you off with this trailer. I can't wait for this. This game looks amazing. I was playing it live stream yesterday. I'm going to be playing it tonight. You guys are going to see. It looks just like you're seeing right now in the preview. It looks gorgeous. The fact that like there's so many quality of lives coming in, and I'm going to be making videos on these quality of lives for those of the Rust console. Rust console, what I'm saying. For those of us in the console side of ARK. So be sure to stay tuned for that. The building, the turret placement, the caves, the locations, the explorer note runs, so then you could get like quickly level to level 60 and stuff like that. We're going to be doing all of that, diving in. And until next time, guys. All right. Bye.